So this exercise is the suspension phase of walking gait, is what it simulates and stimulates. It's a low level loading exercise for the lower limb, the foot, the ankle, the knee, the hip. To do this, we're going to step forward on one leg. What we're going to aim for on the forward leg are 3 points of contact. The heel, the big toe knuckle, and the baby toe knuckle. I want us to keep those things in contact with the floor throughout this exercise. So if we move the knee, which we're going to do in a second, if we move too far forwards, turn sideways for a second, I'm going to lose my heel. If I move the knee too far inwards, I'm going to lose the outside border of my foot. If I move the knee too far outside, I'm going to lose the inside border of my foot. So again, little step, 3 points of contact. The back leg, I'm going to take my heel up semi-high, so about 3/4 of the way, that's as high as it can go. And from here, I'm going to start to transfer my mass, or a way to think about this is to move your pelvis over on top of the forward leg. I'm going to do that by bending my forward leg knee. So the heel lift gets me up on top of this leg a little. I bend the knee until I start to feel like I'm getting close to losing my heel. That's where I want to get to. So a gentle movement forwards. And then from there, I keep the lower limb engaged. So the 3 points of contact on the floor. The knee is bent. It's okay to come slightly towards the big toe. Too far, and again, you're going to lose that border, but slightly towards the big toe to help the foot to pronate. From here then, I want to keep my knee where it is and move my hip towards 3 o'clock for me, which is directly out to the side. By virtue of the fact that my back leg is behind me and my knee is extended, I'm going to have pelvis rotation. That's normal. I also want to get this hip shifting across to the side. What we get there is the calf, the quadriceps, and the hip all helping you to control your mass. So you come in, you find that, and you move back out. That was a little longer than how the rep is going to look when you do it. So in reality, it's a step, a feeling of the feet, make sure you're not losing any of the borders, and a little shift sideways, and back out. If you want, you can add an arm reach to help you with the hip hike and drop. So we take a step. As I move towards the camera right now and I get my foot pressures right, I reach my opposite hand up and I allow my hip to sit across. One thing I want you to be careful of is when the hip sits across, don't sacrifice the contact with the floor on the foot for hip movement. A lot of people will do that and lose the border on the inside of the foot, so keep that in play. So again, moving in, reaching up, hip shifting sideways. You should feel calf, quad, and the outside of hip working well here.